Throughout human history, we've pursued explanations for everything from the origin of the universe to the nature of consciousness. While science and philosophy have illuminated vast territories of knowledge, some questions remain deeply unresolved, not for lack of trying, but because they probe the edges of what is currently observable, testable, or even intelligible. We still don't know how consciousness arises. The brain is a physical system composed of neurons, electrical impulses, and chemical interactions, yet it produces the vivid, subjective experience of being. This hard problem of consciousness challenges neuroscience, psychology, and philosophy alike. No theory has yet bridged the explanatory gap between objective brain processes and subjective awareness. We know which brain regions light up when someone feels pain or love, but that doesn't explain why it feels like anything at all to be a person. Dark matter and dark energy dominate the universe, yet we barely understand them. Observations of galaxies reveal that visible matter isn't enough to account for their gravitational behavior, hence the inference of dark matter. Even more mysterious is dark energy, thought to be driving the accelerated expansion of the universe. These two components make up roughly 95% of the universe's total mass energy content, but we have no direct detection of either and don't know what they're made of. We don't know what happened before the Big Bang, or even if that question makes sense. General relativity breaks down at the singularity of the Big Bang, and quantum gravity, the unification of quantum mechanics and general relativity, remains elusive. Without a working theory of quantum gravity, we can't describe the very beginning of time or determine if before the Big Bang is even a valid concept. The origin of life is another open question. Abiogenesis, the process by which non-living matter becomes living organisms, is still not understood. Experiments have shown how basic organic molecules might form under early Earth conditions, but how these simple molecules assembled into self-replicating, metabolizing cells is unknown. The leap from chemistry to biology remains one of the most profound mysteries in science. We don't know if we're alone in the universe. Despite decades of scanning the skies for signs of intelligent life and the sheer statistical likelihood of life existing elsewhere, we found nothing conclusive. This is the Fermi paradox. Where is everybody? Explanations range from the rarity of life itself, to civilizations self-destructing before making contact, to ideas that were already being watched without knowing. Free will, do we have it? If the brain is governed by physical laws, then every decision we make could be the result of a deterministic chain of events. Quantum mechanics introduces uncertainty, but randomness isn't the same as control. This leaves philosophers and scientists divided. Are we agents of our own fate, or merely observers of choices already made by our biology and environment? Finally, the nature of time itself is unresolved. Time feels like it flows, but physics treats it as a dimension, like space, one that doesn't distinguish past from future. Why, then, do we remember the past and not the future? The arrow of time might stem from entropy increasing, but that's a statistical property, not a fundamental law. Whether time is emergent, an illusion, or fundamental to the fabric of reality is still debated. These unanswered questions aren't just intellectual puzzles. They challenge the limits of what it means to know, to exist, and to understand our place in the cosmos. As our tools improve and our thinking deepens, we may yet illuminate some of them. But it's possible that some truths will always remain beyond our grasp.